thank you. I might have got away with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am an advocate of the protest song.
Yes.
Has anyone been to Ventnor Botanic Garden there recently? For those who may be unaware, about 3 years ago, Ventnor Botanic Garden was sold by the Isle of Wight Council to an American called John Curtis. Now, John Curtis has some very good ideas, but when it comes to biodiversity, broadly speaking, the looking after of our native flora and fauna, he is woefully inept. I saw this at first hand when I was a volunteer at the garden. I saw habitats being destroyed. There's an area of land just above the hop garden, which was full of wildflowers and insects, alive with insects, including a rare butterfly called the Essex skipper. Then the management team came along and trashed the lot. The Isle of Wight Council couldn't have done a worse job. And then there was this crazy scheme of a drive-through, ill-fated drive-through botanic garden, which couldn't happen anyway because of the landslip that happened in St. Lawrence. Why I'm telling you all this is that I walked out of the Botanic Garden in protest and decided to write a song about the destruction, and here it is. In true folk fashion, I have borrowed the tune from elsewhere. Some of you here will no doubt remember English Country Garden. The sort of went something like this. Top 10 hit in 1962, before my time, of course, taken into the chart by Jimmy Rogers. I think Rolf Harris did a version as well, but we can't mention him, can we? Can I finally say, I don't claim to be a good singer, so please judge me by the lyrics. Sorry, the throat's not very good tonight. How many trees have been dealt a fatal blow in the Ventnor Botanic Garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Field maples and a birch, where birds used to perch. A buckthorn tree shown no sympathy. There was also a lime cut down in its prime in the Ventnor Botanic Garden. How many butterflies are at an all-time low in the Ventnor Botanic Garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. A colony of common blue, destroyed by those without a clue. Rare Essex skippers are now all gone. Like the council they are crass when they come to cut the grass in the Ventnor Botanic Garden. How many daft schemes are in the Yankee Doodle show in the Ventnor Botanic Garden? I'll tell you now of some that I know, and those I miss you'll surely pardon. Projects of vanity, their total insanity, a drive-through fad that will only drive you mad. Chopper Curtis is to blame, he should hang his head in shame in the Ventnor Botanic Garden. Do you remember how the original finishes? Oh, come on, help me out here. Well, anyway, it's, do you remember? Robin, don't forget the robin. Well, my version is slightly different, and it goes, robbing. Don't forget the robbing. Admission charges, robbing, robbing, robbing. Don't forget the robbing.
Thanks, Rob. And hopefully we'll be seeing, he's off to Crete, but I don't know, you're going to come back sometime?
Wearing my Cretan hat tonight.
But hopefully we'll be seeing Rob once it gets a bit warmer here. So,
be back in May, possibly.